I'm still pursuing folding things, and one thing that had occurred which is very quirky is folding dice, or die, it's a single one. There's a normal dice. Well, actually, this is a non-transitive one, so I don't mind, but it's a very solid-looking object. How can that be folded? Well, there are two versions of it I've come across. This is the first one. That's exactly how you represent a die on paper when you're writing documents about parity and other things, as a cross. When it's folded up in the paper, it creates a cube. This is something made by a German company about 20 years ago, made of plastic. And the idea was to be to help a firm sell their products by putting their logo in the middle there where the one is, and then lots of blurb on the back to advertise themselves. But the rest of it's missing. So this nevertheless acts as a die, would you believe? So if I fold it up like this into a box at the top, there's a little snap thing that snap together. That snaps into there. There we are. And that's a box but with a lid. Push the last one down. We've now got a perfectly functional and properly made die with the opposite sides adding up to 7, of course. The 6 and the, well, that's a bell 1 there. And the 2 and the 5 and 3 and 4. Very clever idea, all folded up from a piece of plastic. Wonderful. I put my thinking cap on again and thought, what else have we got? Which is dice which fold into shape. Oh, and suddenly I remember the Hashimoto cube. Wonderful. That's Fujimoto. Here we go. This is something that he invented. This wonderful. He's one of the finest origamists in the world, and he made that wonderful field of butterflies. This is a bit of paper that a friend of mine gave me the diagram to show what to do. That is going to be folded into a cube, which will then be a die, but it will be double walled, which is so interesting. The most interesting part of it, which makes me think this is probably one of the best folds in the whole of origami, is a certain point where this dot here is going to be folded up to there, so it comes over and touches there and folds like that. But at the same time, almost as if there's an invisible origamist in the background, this will come up to here, the green to the green, and the blue will come up to the blue. It's called coordinated motion, and it's a wonderful effect. When I first came across it, I was stunned. I'll see if I can produce something like it here. The first fold is just a simple 90-degree fold like that, followed by a 180-degree fold here, and you're left with a little corner there. That bit there is the corner, the first corner of the die. And now the magic occurs when you have to put this red piece across into here and coordinate in motion makes all the other pieces move into action. They fold around and round and round. A little bit of fiddling just here. Get this in. Oops. Do it again. Fold, fold, fold. Start again. 4. Down. Coordinated motion in action, I hope. That comes across to there. That comes around. That's good. That's good. I have to do one little adjustment at the bottom before I say that it's almost done. But that is now most of the box made. I've got all the sides there, and I've got the base in place. And the top bit is just trivial. The last 3 bits are just push that into the centre, that little tab there. Push that one into the centre, push that into the centre, push that into the centre, and the box is made. And the end result, in a smaller version, is this one here. There we are. That one is a perfectly good. What's nice about this is being paper. It's a bit fragile, but because it's got 2 layers, it's got one layer inside and one on the outside. It's double layered, so it's much sturdier and much better, really. That was about 25 years ago I came across it, and I was delighted to find a much better made version of this Fujimoto cube in this one here, which was printed, and you can so easily make them. The instructions are in the corner, which doesn't matter because those are infolded into the inner layer, and the rest is fold in, and the end result is, wow, look at this. This is a map of the world. There's Antarctica, there's the North Pole. Put my hand round right here, and let's go around the equator into 4 quadrants. You can put dots on these to make it into a die if you really wanted to. There's the Americas. There's Africa, with Europe at the top, somehow hidden. There's Asia. And there's the Pacific, each of them roughly quadrants of the Earth. The whole thing can be made into a die simply by putting some dots in it and around. It reminds me somewhat of that remark of Einstein's that God doesn't play dice with the universe. Well, I could play dice with the world if I want to. But that's fun, isn't it? What a lovely effect.